Let's begin sitting comfortably with the legs crossed, and the spine tall, and the shoulders relaxed. Allow the eyes to close. And feel the weight of your body sitting, allowing the bones to release down into the ground. And on this next inhale, feel that breath lengthening your spine upward toward the sky. Relaxing the face, and the muscles in the belly. Feeling the breath deepen and slow. Flowing up and down your body. Just keep bringing your awareness back to your breath. And on your next exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Keep the heart lifting, but let the head be heavy. And then take the chin over to the left, keeping it down. We'll bring the right arm behind the back, the palm facing away from us. Taking that hand all the way over to the left side if you can. And pressing the back side of the hand into your left waist or ribs or wherever it lands. Rolling that elbow back. Slow, deep breaths. And release the hand back to your leg, your chin back to the center, and then over to the right. Again, keeping the heart lifted so the back isn't rounding, just the head is dropping. I find if I pull a little bit on my knees toward me with my hands, it kind of helps keep my spine upright. You may not need that. Then we'll take the left hand behind the back over toward the right waist, palm facing away from you. Pressing the back side of the hand into your body, rolling that shoulder and elbow back. And release the hand. Bring the chin back to center. And then roll your head over to the left and up in a full circle. Continuing around as though your nose were drawing a circle in the space in front of you. And when you feel ready, reverse directions. And back to center. Shoulders relax, chin parallel to the ground. Just look over to the left. Bring the right hand onto the floor and just walk the fingertips back behind you. Steady, full breath. And then bring that left hand over to the right hand, to the right knee. Turn your head the other way. And inhale and lift tall through the crown of the head. And then exhale, rotate your ribs. Inhale, get long and tall. Exhale, turn your chest. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach your eyes back. Now keep your head to the right. Bring your left hand to the floor on the left. Bring your right hand back to your leg. And then walk that left hand back behind you as far as it can. Just turning the head to the right. Breathing. And then turn your head to the left, cross your left hand over to your right hand over to your left knee. Maybe even pressing down with your left hand to get tall through the crown of your head. Exhale. Belly revolves to the left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, chest turns. Inhale, tall. Exhale, eyes reach back behind you. Continue to feel the length of each inhale, elongating your spine, relaxing with each exhale. And then release everything back to center. Place the hands on top of your shoulders with the fingers forward and make big circles around with the elbows. See if the movement is coordinating itself with the breath. Just maybe naturally. And then reverse directions. And relax the hands down. And release the legs and shake them out. And then bring the heels together, creating a square inside your legs. So the bend at the knee is a right angle. Pull the flesh back behind your sit bones. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Now, on your next exhale, relax your elbows. Drop your head. Breathe deep. And whatever you're feeling, see if you can surrender to it and really use those exhales to relax even more. See if the spine can get longer on the inhale. Maybe draw the navel in on the exhale. And then walk your hands in and roll up, reaching up as you breathe in. And releasing the arms as you breathe out. Good. And we'll take the legs out to the sides. Roll the flesh of your thighs forward. And flex your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down to the left, bringing the arm to the inside of the thigh and pressing the arm into the thigh so that you roll your left ribs under and forward. Relax the body over to the left. Keep pressing out through the heels and down through the thighs. And when you inhale, reach long through the right arm. Ground down through your right sit bone. Feel your breath traveling the whole length of your body. On an inhale, come up, arms reach up. Exhale to the right. Left arm reaches over. Pressing the back of the arm into the front of the leg and rotating the ribs. And then pressing out through the heels and down through the thighs. and out through the left hand. And then breathing as long as you can up that left side. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands down to the ground behind you. Pushing into the hands, lift your chest. Good. And then if you're able to, bring the hands forward. And if doing that causes you to slouch and round, then come back to the hands behind you. If you can keep your spine tall and your chest open with the hands in front, stay there. And then on an exhale, you can see if maybe the body can hinge forward. So I'm hinging from the hips. I'm not rounding at all. My spine is really straight. And there's just an ability to relax forward on the exhale. If your body's not able to do that, then just stay upright and focus on lifting your heart and relaxing. Always finding the balance between the amount of effort that's needed, let's say, to breathe long and slow or to keep the spine straight and tall, and the amount of ease that lets the muscles relax into it. And then roll yourself up. Reach up with an inhale. Exhale the arms down to your outer thighs and help your legs around to the front. Maybe shake them out. And then come over onto hands and knees. You might just cross the ankles and flip over them. So we're gonna do some cat and cow, but for those of you who like a more vigorous practice, you can do any variation. Maybe you wanna do an upward dog and a downward dog, or maybe you wanna do a cow, but then a downward dog. Whatever will allow the spine to move. So if you're doing a simple cat and cow, you're letting the movement start at the tailbone, both on the inhale and on the exhale. If you're doing the downward dog and upward dog version, then you're just flipping over to the tops of your feet and keeping your knees off the ground, lifting your gaze and then curling the toes and sending the hips back. Good. Now, if you're not doing the downward dog and upward dog version, come into downward dog. And if you're doing that version, hold downward dog. Pressing into all 10 fingers, really lengthening the spine. Feel the space between the ribs and the vertebrae growing longer as you inhale. And press the heels down as you exhale. Let the heart sink, let the head drop down. Feel each breath. And then lift your head, look forward, and bring your right knee to the inside of your right hand. Keep the left toes curled under. Come onto your fingertips, and then lift your left knee off the ground. Press back through your left heel and press into your hands and lift your chest. Notice how lifting your chest deepens the stretch in your hip flexor. Keep pressing back through that back heel, up through the heart. Good, and then bring the knee down. And then bend that back leg. Grab hold of the foot if you can, or maybe the pants, or maybe a strap can go around the foot if you don't reach it. And pull the heel toward the buttock. Keep the chest open and the breath flowing. And then release the foot down. Bring the hand down. Come back onto the fingertips and lift the heart. And then exhale and reach the chest out as you relax over and rest the head. Maybe it rests on the ground, maybe on stacked hands, maybe stacked fists. If you need more of a stretch in that hip, just move the heel forward, away from your belly. And let that left hip release down toward the ground. So you're not leaning over into that right hip. Both hips are level with the floor. And see if you can exhale nice and long and slow and relax. Relax. Whatever the sensation is, whatever the experience is, just meet it with a sense of acceptance. Just relax with it. Good. And then press yourself up. Bring that left knee to the right foot. Right hand behind you. Weight in that right hand. Lift your hips. Left arm up and back. Drop the head back and press down into the top of the left foot to help you get your hips under you more. Reach out of the fingers and breathe deep. And slowly lower down. Straighten your left leg. Flex your left foot, face your foot. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over your leg. Rest the hands. Drop the elbows. Reach out of the heel and down through the thigh. And then inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, belly in. Stay with each breath. And then roll up, reaching up as you inhale. Exhale the arms down. Fold the left foot in. Flip over. Hands in front of the shoulders, fingers spread. Come back into downward dog. And then look forward and bring the left knee up to the inside of the left hand. And then come up onto the fingertips. Back toes are still curled under. Lift the back knee. Good. Maybe close the eyes and just notice the amount of stretch you're feeling in that hip flexor. And then push into the fingers and lift up through the chest. And then relax the knee down, release the toes, and bend that back leg and reach back for your foot or your pants or whatever you can do to draw that heel toward the buttock. Continuing to steady your mind and relax your body by breathing deep and focusing on your breath. Good, and release the leg back. Come up onto the fingertips, lift the chest, and reach it forward as you lower. Again, adjusting the foot if you want to deepen the stretch. Relax the front of that right hip toward the floor. Relax the body into the earth. Every breath matters. And lift yourself up and slide that right knee up to the left foot. Bring your left hand to the ground behind you. Press into the hand to lift your hips. Bring the arm up and back. Drop the head back. And press into the tops of the feet to tuck your tailbone under more. And lower down slowly. And straighten the right leg. Flex the foot. Face the leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the foot flexed. Keep the thigh rooting down into the ground. Maybe pressing into the ground to help you lengthen the spine as you inhale. Belly in, head relax, shoulders relax, elbows relax. All as you exhale. And then walk your hands in, roll up, reach up, inhale. Exhale down. Bring the foot in and flip over. One last downward dog. Those of you who are wanting, instead of the traditional downward dog, on this one, if you want to maybe work a little harder and open the shoulders a little more, bring the elbows shoulder width apart and bring the index fingers and thumbs together. And then lift, keeping the forearms on the ground and then pushing the forearms forward. That's just an option. Feel free to do the regular downward dog. Or maybe if you're wanting to do even less, you can just do child's pose. If you're in one of the dog versions, press the heels down. And if you're in the modified dog, come onto your hands, taking the elbows off the ground. And if you're in child's pose, just join us enough so that you can walk the feet forward. We'll all come into a ragdoll position with the knees bent and the body hanging over. And take hold of opposite elbows and just swing side to side. Let it be carefree. Just let the momentum move you. And then release the arms, come to stillness. Tuck the chin and roll yourself up. Reaching the arms up as you inhale. And down as you exhale. And again. And then one more. Let the arms rest down by your side, closing the eyes, feeling the feet sinking down, the head lifting tall. Balancing right in the center of your feet. And then let the weight shift into your left foot. Feel how heavy it gets and line the body up over the center of that foot. Inhale the right arm up. And then, inhale the left arm up. And then bring the hand over to the other side of your head. And drop your head to the left. And open your eyes. And then lift your right foot and take hold of the foot with your right hand. And then start to kick the foot down to the ground. And then really press down into your standing leg to keep the body nice and tall. Keep your gaze fixed and your body steady by keeping your mind steady, focusing on your breath, focusing your eyes, finding stillness as best you can, using the breath. And release the foot. Bring the hand to the other side of your head, lift it up. Relax the arm, close the eyes. Feeling the weight in both feet. Notice if the left leg feels longer than the right leg or different. And then shift the weight into the right leg. And balance your body right over the center of that foot. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale the hand to the other side of the head, dropping the head down to the right. And find your gaze point. It's likely going to be like off at 10 or 11 o'clock. So just see where it's going to serve you to fix your gaze that will keep the balance. And then just adjust it in micro movements if you feel like your balance is off. We'll lift the left foot. Take it in the hand. And then kick the foot down toward the ground. Deep breath. And release the foot, bring the hand to the right side of the head, lift the head up. Release the arm. Roll the shoulders. Good. Relax the shoulders. We're going to do 3 rapid in-breaths, pulling the shoulders up, up, up for each of the inhales. And then we're going to exhale out of the mouth and just let the shoulders collapse down. Let's begin. One more. Just close the eyes, feel the sensations in the body. Then step the legs wide apart. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders in toward each other. Straighten the arms if you can. Breathe into your heart. Exhale and fold forward. Lifting the hands, lifting the belly, dropping the head. And then try to let the shoulder blades release in toward each other. Push down into the feet and lift through the thighs. Good. And then just notice which thumb is on the outside. And release the hands to the ground. Walk the hands forward. You're just going to come into a plank with the legs wide. Letting the hips come all the way down. And then stepping the legs to hip width apart. Lifting the belly to support the back. And then bring the knees down. Bring the hips back. And bring the head forward. Walk the hands over to the right. Press into the right hand and send the left hip back. Where's the breath? Can you feel how the breath makes the stretch deeper? The breath does most of the stretching. From the inside. And then take it over to the left. Pressing the left hand in. Sending the right hip back. And then bring that right hand back over to the right. Bring your head to center. And press yourself up. And inhale, reach the arms up. And then bend the elbows and bring the thumbs to the upper back. Slide the thumbs down as much as they'll go. Breathe deep. Inhale, the palms up. Exhale, the hands in front of the heart. Relax the hands down. And then come off your feet onto your buttocks. Knees bent with the feet in front of you. And then arms out in front or cross on your chest or lifted if you want it harder, lowering slowly down onto your back. Keeping the feet hip width apart, bring the feet in so that they're under the knees. Place the palms on either side of the hips. And then push into the feet, lift the buttocks, roll your shoulders under you, and clasp your hands with the opposite thumb on the outside. And if you forgot which thumb you did last time, just do whichever one feels less natural. And if the hands don't reach behind you, then just keep them on the ground, or maybe grab hold of the outer edges of your yoga mat. Good. And if you are able to clasp your hands, imagine now that you're pulling them apart, lifting those ribs. Press into the feet and lift the tailbone, and then reach the tailbone toward the backs of the knees. Good. Bring weight into the upper arms and lift the ribs and chest. Press into your feet and lift higher. And release your hands if they're clasped and lower down slowly. And then lift your feet and bring your hands inside your legs to the bottoms of your feet. And bring your feet over your knees as best as you can. Take a breath in and exhale. Relax the backs of the shoulders toward the floor. Bring the chin toward the chest. Let the weight of the hands be heavy on the feet and drawing back some toward the wall behind you. Release the feet down, relax the arms. Lift the tailbone, tuck it under, and release the legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, place it on your eyes. We'll have the arms a nice distance away from the body, the legs a nice distance away from each other. Taking in a deep breath through the nose Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the body into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, release the jaw. Feel the lips parting. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth, releasing the thoughts, the images, the memories, the planning. Just let go of the words and the pictures in the mind and bring awareness to the sensation of breath. Wherever you most easily feel breath, just draw your attention there and let go of the breath. Life is given to you. You don't need to take it. Now we can let go of the deliberate breath and just rest in the natural breath. Letting the mind rest in the feeling of the breath. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center, or hand to hand and foot to foot. And roll over onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your mind in the feel of this moment. Whatever's here, drink it in. If you're connecting at all with any goodness that's here, maybe allow a sense of appreciation to come forth for your efforts in cultivating that goodness. And slowly bring yourself up to sitting. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you.